Hi, my name is Nicole Greer. My banner ID is 01675691, and I have not collaborated with anyone on this assignment. Today we're going to be looking at how to provide an estimate of the proportion of students at HCC who have an average GPA above 3.0 based on our sample data set. For this particular sample set, we're looking at the 90% confidence level. A confidence interval is a range of values so defined that there's a specified probability that the value of a parameter lies within it. More simply put, we'll be able to say we're 90% confident that the true proportion lies in our interval. First, I will demonstrate how to find the number of students with a GPA above 3.0. The way that I did this was by going to Data, Sort, and selecting GPA, overall GPA. I did it in descending order so that the 4.0s would be on top. Alright, and this column was added here. And then we can scroll down all the way to 1,529. There it is. And we can see that this is the last GPA above 3.0, which starts here. So we know that there's 1,529 students with a GPA above 3.0. We have the 1,529 students. That's the number of successes that we're going to plug into our confidence interval. So we can go to Stat, Proportion Stat, one sample, and we're going to do with summary today. So we know that there's the 1,529 students who are over the 3.0 GPA range, so we call those successes, out of the total number of students, which is 3,537. So we're doing confidence interval, and the proportion we want is 90%, it's 0.90. And we'll look at the interval plot. So when we compute this, we see, just going to stretch this out a little, a sample proportion confidence interval. So what this is saying is that the lower and upper limits are within these ranges. We know that the lower limit is found by subtracting the calculated margin of error, and the upper limit is calculated by adding the margin of error. So what I did was subtract the lower limit from our sample mean, which is 2.8, and I added the upper limit to our 2.8 sample mean. And the range that I got was 2.4 for the lower and 3.3 for the upper. We are 90% confident that the overall GPA ranges within 2.4 and 3.3, and about 43% of students have a GPA above 3.0.